You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hi, everyone. I'm Susie Sun. Here are your top stories right now. Some local businesses taking new measures to deter the homeless. They're putting big planters on the sidewalk to prevent encampments. KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is working on this story tonight.
I'm Tom Wade in Hollywood. You can probably see over my right shoulder there's a homeless encampment there, and it is right here on Sunset Boulevard at the corner of Cherokee, right in front of a recording studio. And the owner of that recording studio is sort of taking matters into his own hands in the sense that he's putting planters, big planters outside of his recording studio that kind of take up most of the sidewalk to stop people from setting up tents. He says he's doing it not because he's not sympathetic to the people who live in these tents. He feels bad for the situation, the unhoused situation, but he says that there's drug use, crime, people breaking into his business, fires. He says because of that, he just didn't know what else to do. He's not getting any help from the city, he says. On the other side of that, we spoke with city officials, the council district here. Hugo Soto Martinez, his district office, tells us that those planters are illegal, so they're likely to be removed. But certainly there's just some frustration as we've talked to many business owners across LA about how to deal with these encampments and how to be sympathetic, but also how to protect their businesses. So we'll have a whole lot more on this, including an interview with the owner of this recording studio and kind of how he's trying to navigate the situation.
LA County officials say they will reopen applications next week for its rent relief program. It's for landlords affected by the pandemic. The application period will be from next Monday until June 4th. The program was originally launched back in December for small mom and pop landlords. Now, applicants were eligible to receive up to $30,000 per unit. Officials announcing today the Wayfarers Chapel in Rancho Palos Verdes will be disassembled this week. The historic church has been closed since February because of land movement, which has not stopped moving since. A heavy rain made the grounds unstable, causing the foundation to crack and windows to shatter. Church officials say their goal is to disassemble and store the church's components safely and then rebuild on the same grounds someday. Well, turning now to our weather, it was a tale of two climates today. Some of us had those lingering May gray skies, while others felt toasty in the sun. Danny Riverti tracking the latest conditions and what's ahead in your next weather forecast. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Susie. I know that's exactly the name of the game today. I mean, if you were under those clouds for most of the day, it was a little bit cooler for you. We only reached 70 in downtown Los Angeles, 60s in Orange County, but farther away from the coast, it was a toasty day. Palmdale, you are back at 90 degrees, flirting with the 90s again over in Lancaster. So let's talk about what's next as we gear up for our new week. We are going to continue to see these cloudy mornings. So that May gray, it's going to be the theme this week. Cooler afternoons for some of us because of a stronger ocean breeze that kicks into gear. And then later in the week, we are going to see a better chance at some more of that sunshine. So let's jump right to what we're dealing with in terms of the May gray. So yes, today was another May gray day, and we've seen quite a few of those out there. We've had 10 May gray days so far, and we've seen 13 days in May. So as we take a look at what's going to happen next, we are going to see another round of clouds going into the next couple mornings. And this is all because we're actually tracking this really weak trough of low pressure. It's right off the coast right now. And this is going to kind of finagle its way inland by the time we get to Wednesday. And this is what's going to help cool us down. And it's what's going to help deepen these marine layer clouds. So waking up first thing tomorrow morning, much of the same. It's going to be a gray, cloudy start for a lot of us, from the beaches into the valleys, right towards the Inland Empire. We're dealing with a whole lot of clouds. Even by about 10:45, clouds are still hugging the coast and also taking over through downtown Los Angeles and the metro areas. Now, once we get to 2:45, it does look like these clouds clear out just a bit. Now, check out what happens. We're also dealing with the chance for some showers popping up, isolated showers Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday afternoon because of this storm that's moving over us. And so this is going to include our mountains and even potentially some of our high deserts. Here's a little storm developing pretty close to Palmdale, 6 o'clock Tuesday evening, and then it moves out pretty quickly. We're going to wake up to another round of clouds early Wednesday morning. Wednesday is going to be one of those days where it's a little bit tough to clear. Even by 1:30, it is still cloudy and gray over through southern Orange County, and then it clears out. And we are expecting more sunshine as we get into the later part of this upcoming week. Tomorrow, temperatures dropping to the upper 50s in Orange County, mid 50s in the Inland Empire, 56 over in Santa Clarita. And we're going to see another day in the 70s, but it is going to feel slightly cooler compared to today. We're back down to the low 70s in downtown Los Angeles with the low 80s in the Inland Empire. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the next 7 days and go in depth on your new weekend. That's coming up on KCAL News at 8. Susie.
All right, Danny, thank you. Hey, remember, not all news is bad news, so join us Fridays at 6:30 p.m. for our new streaming show, Happy Hour. Alex Biston will be serving up a cocktail of positive and inspiring stories, guaranteed to bring you some good vibes. It's all right here on CBS News Los Angeles and Pluto TV. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back live on KCAL News at 8 here on CBS News Los Angeles.